We're live. Go ahead, man. Say hi.
Just
All right, guys. It is your boys from TVC Media. Your main guy, Louie, and my main guy over here, Night Holler. You know, a.k.a. what? Tony, whatever, you know, whatever we want to call him.
Tony the Tiger, whatever.
We go by many names out here. But hey, today we wanted to do things a little differently. This is our first episode of like what you may want to call the podcast. Two bros just chilling in a tight room. Whatever you want to call it.
In the loft.
But yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. So you know, if you don't know, now you know. TBC Media's studio is actually in a loft, so we're calling it the Loft, episode 1.
The Loft. Know? I like it. I like the sound of that.
I like you, dude. I like you.
Hey, man. You're alright, dude.
You're alright, dude.
Hey, you're alright.
Oh shit, stop it. But we wanted to go ahead and start things off by maybe, you know, introducing ourselves a little bit, letting you guys know, you know, where we come from, what we've been doing, and how we got to where we are now. You know, and maybe what we're looking to accomplish in the future. I mean, we started from the bottom. I say, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, just like Drake. Started from the bottom, man.
Just like Drake.
Started from the bottom.
Started.
Hey, yeah, man, you know, we just, you know, two regular dudes, you know.
There's a third one out there.
There's a third one in our group, but
he's
unfortunately
in the shadows.
Right now,
he's in the shadows.
Yeah, he works behind.
He is the shadows.
He works behind the scenes, but I mean, you see him once in a while. But
yeah, he'll be streaming.
You know,
we'll get him to stream some more.
He's been working, you know.
Yeah, he's a little Sly Cooper, is what I like to call him.
He's a little mischievous raccoon.
That's our guy Bert. If you don't know, Bert the Square, aka Super Lou Dog. Yes, that's my brother actually. His best friend for many years, and it's just 3 dudes from Tampa, Florida. You know, that got together and decided you got to risk it to get the biscuit. I mean, if you go to our Twitch, follow us on there, check out the About Us. I mean, that pretty much is a perfect detailed description. I mean, 3 guys who are very passionate about video games and the whole world of streaming and tech and all that good shit, and decided, hey, let's drop everything and fucking put ourselves out there, you know, share what we are with the world and shit. So far it's been fucking amazing.
It is. Yeah. It's been pretty cool. You know, we're still relatively small channel, but you know, we're trying to grow. You know, and hey, we just keep pushing on to hopefully we make it to the top.
That's how I felt. I mean, I just felt like if you just give it enough time, like anything. I mean, a lot of people can relate. I know they have 9-to-5 jobs and they work 40 hours a week. You know, they put all that time, 8 hours a day to something, and you're getting promoted at work. You're actually getting recognized at work. It'd be the same shit, you know, if I put it towards doing these things and being a content creator, which is the main goal right now. I felt like I can, you know, make it something from nothing, and that's what we've been doing, bro. So it's been pretty great.
Hey man, just gotta keep on pushing, you know, just like everybody else trying to do, and you know, especially in these times of the world we living in.
Yeah, it's definitely a very competitive industry. I mean, like, you gotta think everybody's on the phone now. Everybody's trying to stream. Everybody's online now. So, you know, it's definitely a competitive industry. You gotta give it your all. I mean, some people would think they'll come into this maybe working less. Nah, you're gonna be working more. You probably gotta work 7 days until you can work 6. You gotta work 6 days until you can work 5. You know, so you gotta start somewhere. And you gotta bust ass to like actually get recognized.
Yeah, man. It's crazy out here, man. It's just mind blowing, you know, because I'm an 80s baby, so.
Damn, wow. Yeah, wait, how long ago was that? Was that when the ice
melted?
melted?
As like some of the new gen like to say, the boomer.
Yeah, he's a baby boomer. He's a boomer.
I'm not even a boomer, but okay. But yeah, man, it's just crazy just thinking of how technology has just advanced. It's wild. I mean, it's just like everything is at the tip of your, you know, finger. Just start recording and just become viral for some crazy or
cash me outside. How about that?
For some stupid thing.
Stupid shit.
But I mean, but I mean, hey, listen, not knocking anybody. Hey, listen, you make it up top.
No hate to that. No hate to that.
Make it to the top, bro. That's just
fake it till you make it, my guy.
Fake it till you make it. Yep, I like that. Hey, man. So yeah, man, that's just basically really it, man. We're just trying to grow the channels and hopefully we'll give some pretty good content to you guys.
Yeah, so feel free, my friends and family out there. I know that we're not well acquainted, so you know we want to get to know you more. Feel free to drop something in the comments, give us some pointers, maybe tell us how we're doing. You know, but make sure you subscribe, like, hit that notification bell so every time we drop something new, you guys are well notified. You know, we're right now pumping out as much content as we can. So, I mean, at least in 1 week, I would say we pump out like how many videos at least in 1 week.
God, I don't even know. Dude.
It's been a lot of hours of streaming and content creation, but it's definitely, I know it's going to pay off. Shit, so.
Hope so, man. Good vibes, good vibes.
Good times, good vibes. That's what we're about.
Sir.
But on that note, we also wanted to get into some other topics, right?
Yeah, man. Definitely want to bring you different content, you know. Some movies, shows, maybe some, hey, for my anime nerds out there, you know, a little, you know, kind of like a review in a way. You know, what we think about the movie, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. I know a big movie right now that just came out not that long ago was The Batman.
Ooh.
Vengeance.
I am vengeance.
So, yeah, I mean, I'd like to talk about that movie.
So we could pop things off there. I mean, I guess my first question to you is thoughts, concerns, questions? What do you think about it? How do you feel about it?
I mean, The Batman. You know, Robert Pattinson, Mr. Vampire, Mr. Sparkly. I sparkle like diamonds. Yeah, I couldn't.
What did you thought he was going to be a sparkling Batman?
Oh, honestly, listen. Don't start flaming me, guys, in the comment. Listen, I know Robert Pattinson is an amazing actor. I know he's pretty great. But, you know, I never really gave him a shot because just freaking Twilight just left a real bad taste in my mouth. So it's just like I couldn't see it. Like every time I saw the trailers, when I first saw the trailers of Batman, it looked awesome.
Right.
Aesthetics, the freaking just the visuals, everything just looks amazing.
Yeah, even like the teaser trailers looked great. Yeah,
it looked amazing. But just when they show up close shots of Robert Pattinson as the Batman, I don't know, just something just takes me back to to him being the freaking Edward, you know, on Twilight.
You just forever kept that connection. Exactly. I mean, I think that's probably when you realized him as an actor too. So, so a lot of people know him as that shiny vampire, and they're thinking, how the hell is he gonna be Vincent? How the hell is he gonna be the darkness? You know?
Yeah. So everything when I seen the trailer, everything looked great. I was like, okay, awesome. But yeah, it's just that's the only thing that just kept. I was like, I don't know.
So on that note. Right? What'd you feel after you watched it?
Oh, dude, he's definitely. I'm glad I was wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad I was wrong. Yeah, he did great, man. He did freaking great.
That's awesome.
I mean, I wouldn't say anything like mind blowing or anything like
that. Right.
But he did great.
He did the damn thing. For sure.
You know, you can tell he kind of played it like on the safer side.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was Batman. I liked his take on Batman. But yeah, I mean, hey, listen, I'm glad I was wrong. I was wrong, and a lot of people were too. Like when The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger, when they first showed him.
Yeah, that's something Joker, I really didn't know about until recently.
When they show the Joker, like those first pictures, and I know sometimes pictures don't really do justice, but and they show him in the clown makeup and all that. I know a lot of people are like, what the hell is this? I know I was one of them. I'm like, oh, God, this doesn't look that great. But we know how that turned out. I mean, amazing.
Iconic to this day. Like, one of the best Jokers ever.
But, yeah, man, like I said, I'm glad I was wrong. And,
absolutely. I mean, I can agree with that. I mean, we went to go pretty much watch it together, and I mean, I felt the same way. I mean, I didn't think it was like a mind-blowing movie. I mean, what I can say was mind-blowing about it was like all the, like you were saying earlier, like all the visual effects, the cinematics. I mean, it's like a visual masterpiece, you know?
Yeah,
but
awesome.
In that same aspect, because it's so like visually beautiful and they want you to focus so much on the visuals, it almost made the movie a little too slow, like snail mode, you know?
And then and just for anybody out there who hasn't seen the movie, so I'm just going to put spoilers right away. So beware of spoilers because we are going to talk about the whole movie.
Absolutely.
So, I get the whole, you know, they were doing that whole noir, that whole detective. You know, I like their take on this Batman because, you know, Batman is supposed to be the greatest detective, you know, and I like this movie was really grounded. It wasn't, you know, like too much of the fantasy exaggeration. So I like that he was still, you know, wet behind the ears. He was still trying to become that Batman. I like that he was doing that whole detective noir thing, and he was pretty smart. Obviously, he was in you call it, like, he was in like Untouchable. You know, he didn't make mistakes. I like when he got his ass beat, like a couple of ribs. He's like, you know, kind of like groaning and stuff like that. So you know, you could tell, especially that one part where he escapes from the jail cell, and he goes all the way up to the top. And he got freaked out where he was about to jump out. He's like, he's like, whoa.
He's like, oh shit.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit. So I like that.
You know, it's cool. It's a cool. It's kind of like the beginning of him probably trying to really get recognized as the Batman. I mean, like it was kind of seemed like they just built the symbol for him too in the sky. Yeah, like that was all kind of fresh. So yeah, it's like it's literally taking it way back. Because to me, I think like originally who the villain is now is the Riddler. I feel like the Riddler was like one of his OG very first. You know, freaking enemies even before Joker. So
definitely.
So it feels like the first step again.
And yeah, they did the whole you know his parents thing type of origin, but they didn't really like focus too much. They kind of did. I don't know if this was always like that, but like I don't know. They might have just did a spin on his whole mom and dad origin. Like his mom was like in and out of like the crazy house. And stuff like that. So I don't know if that's always been there. Right. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I mean, I don't remember them going ever too in depth of like his parents.
Yeah. You know? So, but I did like the aspect. If that was something new, I kind of dig that. I'm like, oh, you know, cool. That's cool. I've never really seen that. But yeah, I mean, everything was pretty good. But in that aspect that he was saying, you know, how it's a visual masterpiece and all that. And like I said, it was more like a detective type of movie.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
And yes, the movie is long, and at points of the movie, it felt like not boring or anything like that. It's just because it had like a slow pace of him trying to figure out things and you know the Riddler and all that. So you could really feel the length of the movie. You really start feeling like, damn, I've been in the movie theater a long time.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And
I mean, we went in during the day and came out at night, so we were like, what the
basically. So, but it was not like a bad, like slow. It was just a slow burn and stuff like that. But you could really feel that you've been there for a good minute watching the movie.
I mean, it's also a lot in take because Mr. Batman over here feels like he has to take, you know, a dramatic take on everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he says I am vengeance, it takes him at least a solid minute to get the words out. You know, I am vengeance. You know, and then you're sitting there watching the whole damn movie like, yo, can I hit fast forward on this motherfucker?
So, you know, I get the and the tone of what they were.
It's really dramatic, but at the end of the day, it's visually like it's captivating. Like you can get lost in it. But what I would say at the end of the day is give yourself time to watch it. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Go, don't drink. Because if you're gonna drink while you're watching this movie, man, you're gonna miss.
You're gonna wake up at the end, bro. You're gonna wake up at the end.
Well, other than that, it was really, really good.
Now, solid movie.
Definitely, Mr. Colin Farrell.
Oh my God, bro!
As the freaking Penguin. Wow,
phenomenal.
It is crazy. The stuff, all that makeup, all that stuff that they put in his face. Dude. You could not tell it was this dude. It was ridiculous.
And then his parts in the movie were some of the best, some of the most funniest, most active parts in the movie were from him.
He definitely did it for me. It was awesome. He did a great job. I think Colin Farrell has always been an underrated actor.
Right.
But definitely this really showed that this man could really act, dude. I couldn't even tell. If you never told me that was Colin Farrell, I would believe you because he did a great job.
Yeah, he did an awesome job as the Penguin. I mean, he was funny, like awesome.
Definitely.
I mean, so all that together, you know, we got the concept of the movie. We know what kind of the story's about. You know, all that shindig. We kind of know it's more like a visual art thing.
Yeah.
What do we think about the hidden guy in the prison, man? What do we think about that guy?
Oh, that ending. I mean, obviously, you could tell it's the Joker. Yeah. You can definitely tell it's the Joker.
So now I'm wondering, is that going to be the Joker from this most recent Joker movie?
No, Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, this is a whole new.
Yeah, it's a whole new. Yeah.
So interesting.
It's not. This is one of those movies that's not interconnected with their DCEU or whatever they're trying to do.
Interesting. So it's like its own
thing,
story,
just like the Joker movie.
I never actually got around to seeing that one, but a lot of people say that the vibe of that movie is pretty similar.
Kind of, yeah. It's really dark and greedy. Dark and greedy. Definitely, like almost the same tone. I got to, and oh my god, once again, don't flame me, guys, on the comments. I only got to see like maybe like half of the movie of the Joker, maybe if it was half. I can't even remember. It was interesting. I do need to go back and finish watching that. But yeah, everybody said it was great. You know, it was a good movie. Joaquin Phoenix did awesome job.
That's what I hear.
But what about Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman? How did you?
Oh man, yeah, I'm glad you brought that one up. Honestly, like right off the rip, bro. She straight up gave me Halle Berry vibes.
Yeah,
from when she played it back in the day, the Catwoman movie.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if it's the short hair and the hotness and little.
She's pretty hot. Like
she little light skin. We like that.
She did good, man. I liked her.
Yeah, I loved her. She did phenomenal. The only thing I hated was that they never gave her like the official mask. Okay. You know, she had a fucking weird beanie sock thing as her mask. But hey, she did an awesome job. She whooped ass too. And it was good. It was cool watching her and being like the love interest for Batman too. You know, because he was kind of all over. Like every time she pop up, he'd be like. He'd be like, who that?
He forgot he's the vengeance.
He's like, oh wait, I'm the shadows.
He did. Yeah, but yeah, man, she did good.
She did her thing too.
Literally almost everybody. The whole cast was good. And
absolutely. Even the guy who played
the cop.
That guy too.
Like you said, Gordon.
Him too, but the guy that also played his family butler thing or whatever. Family.
Oh yeah, you cannot forget about my man's Alfred.
Alfred, there you
go. Played by oh my god, I literally just forgot his name just right now. Mr. AKA what's his name? Golem from Smeagol was his name?
He plays Smeagol?
Yeah, he did Smeagol.
Oh, shit.
He
Lord of the Rings?
Yes, he's big. He's known as he does like all the animation
monster,
caption, all that.
He's like the dude that plays It. Like that guy is really known for playing a lot of monsters, like in the Labyrinth and.
So yeah, he's awesome. He did a great job.
That's cool. Yeah.
What's his name? Falcone.
Yeah. That was lit. He did a great job.
Dude from the first two? What was it? The first two? The first Transformer movie? The funny guy?
Yeah.
FBI or whatever.
Yes, that's him, dude. That is actually him.
He's just a lot older in that movie.
And he was a lot serious and kind of twisted and shit. So yeah. And a lot of times you see that guy act like funny, not serious roles, I
remember, I was like, wait, is this the funny dude from the Transformer movies?
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, that was good. It was
all
good.
like you said, at the end of the day, all the actors did really good. So
everything's good. You know, I hear like all the little complaints about Robert Pattinson just playing like really one.
Which was true.
One role,
which was very true.
One dimensional. He really was never really Bruce Wayne. He was kind of like just Batman always, all the time.
There was like that one part I felt like they tried very hard to bring him out. Like, oh, you're gonna dress the Bruce Wayne's coming out tonight or whatever.
Right.
And then he came out, but it was like literally like a 10-second scene, and I was
wasn't.
All right, back to Batman, back to I Am Vengeance shit.
I guess they just
I think they really wanted to focus him becoming and taking that.
Right. Yeah. So I get it. It wasn't a really a big complaint for me or anything like that. I just I realized that he only played just that one character, like emo and vengeance, and trying to become Batman.
And I thought it was pretty interesting. They showed him a lot with like the black paint around his eyes.
Which that
gave him that emo vibe for sure. Like he'd be like chilling there doing shit. You're like, what the hell? Because tonight will be the last night that I die for you.
I like it.
Picasso.
Nice. But yeah, man. Other than that, it was a great movie. I mean, like I said.
So here. Let's do this. Right? We gotta do it. 1 out of 10. What do you think?
To me, I want to put it a good, maybe an 8 out of 10.
You're right there with me.
Yeah.
That's a solid answer. That's
exactly
what I was thinking.
It's not too bad. It's still
worth
awesome.
a watch. Worth a good time in the movie theaters.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's different. But awesome. 8 out of 10 for me too.
Yeah. I know people was like, who's your Batman? I mean, like I said, I'm an 80s baby, so my Batman is always Michael Keaton one, That's the one that started all like the whole superhero thing, man. That was amazing. When I seen that movie in my time, and that sounds so old. In my time? But
he's an older.
But yeah, it's just, the Michael Keaton, man. Who are you? I'm Batman. Bro, awesome. And obviously, the Dark Knight movies was freaking amazing. Yeah. I just love them. The Batman movies. I even like the cringy ones from, what's his name? George Clooney ones. And, and I forgot this guy's name. The other one.
Most recent one, right? The one that...
God, what's the other guy's name?
The one before Patterson, right?
Before George Clooney, I think, before George Clooney, this guy played with, oh my God,
I'm not sure. He's a lot better with names than I am.
Yeah, I can't remember right now off the top of my head. Well, somebody hopefully in the chat probably remind me. Anywho, but yeah, I loved all of them, man. I loved all of them.
He's a Batman fan, superhero fan, I'd say, right?
Yes, I love anything superhero, really.
All right, so I mean, we can finalize with Batman, saying that's a solid 8 out of 10, worth a watch. Definitely, if you haven't already, go to your nearest movie theater, go check it out.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would say if you want to hop onto another superhero movie, what were you thinking next?
I mean, it's kind of like a superhero movie. I mean, they're all attached to a lot of the superhero movies. The Adam Project on Netflix.
Yeah. So that's so we're going over like a lot of the movies that we recently watched, recently came out. So the Batman was one of them. We also hit that Adam's Project on Netflix.
Yes.
If you have Netflix, highly recommend it. But let's dive into it. I mean, what were your thoughts on that one?
Man, it was awesome. I really liked the Adam Project.
I did too.
Who don't like Ryan Reynolds? Like,
absolutely.
Come on now.
Absolutely.
And I love that just all the cast members have some type of connection with each other. Obviously, they've all been in a freaking Marvel movie, worked with each other in a Marvel movie. I like for my people who do remember, Jennifer Garner obviously did a Marvel movie, Elektra.
Oh yeah, damn yeah, holy shit!
We won't
forgot about.
We won't talk about that.
Damn, what was that? Like 1999, dude?
I can't remember.
That was the oldest fuck.
But I did like that Miss Jennifer Garner and Mark Ruffalo reuniting again on this movie that they did back in the day when they were young, 13 going on 30.
Oh wow!
I remember.
It's a great movie.
Great movie.
Yeah.
So it's cool that they reunited in this movie.
Very cool.
It's almost like the sequel.
Yeah, the cast was very cool, and I would say what I felt like was a special ingredient for this movie was that kid, dude.
Oh, the
kid that was playing Ryan Reynolds as 12 years old.
Definitely
did an awesome job.
What's so awesome about this kid is that he really acted like Ryan Reynolds. He's a big Ryan Reynolds fan. He loves Deadpool. I remember when he got casted. I remember Ryan Reynolds did a video. He had his phone up and he was literally recording him saying basically line for line of his Deadpool movie, which was hilarious.
Oh shit!
If we find the clip, we'll probably try and throw it up in there
for sure,
so you guys can see, because this kid was pretty funny. He loves Ryan Reynolds, but I think it's his first movie, if I'm not mistaken.
I feel like the main thing for me was like how much he enjoyed like watching himself
Yeah.
older and just being a complete badass.
Yeah.
And how like he was like wondering if he got some.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, I have a wife.
Right,
like the whole
right,
movie,
right,
he's just
right.
like super surprised that he's just so badass
Right.
in the future.
And once again, spoilers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I definitely.
I'll do a big spoilers montage in the beginning of the video for you guys.
But definitely like that. Yeah, that he was just more. He just his older self of Adam. I like how he told him about time traveling, and all he could think about was did he get laid?
Yeah,
How did he get those muscles?
Right.
It was just funny.
It was awesome.
It was funny. I like that.
But yeah, this movie is a lot like based around like the concept of time travel, and how they basically were able to even perfect time travel, and yeah, it gets pretty nutty from there.
Yeah,
right?
it goes a little bit wild.
There's that Saurian that's basically
like the
because what's happening, I think in Ryan Reynolds' world where he's coming from, right, where he's like 30 something, I think like what the world is like coming to an end.
Yeah, because Saurian, this lady
Right.
who funded his father's project
work, yep.
And Mark Ruffalo basically just uncovered time travel by mistake.
Yeah, he didn't even know he
Basically.
was the godfather of time travel.
Right. So then the Saurian, I guess she got greedy or whatever, and kind of like took over and started messing with time travel and whatnot. And yeah, that's where it really was really
That's
hit.
when Ryan Reynolds, I guess, in his time, decided that he's going to go back in time, destroy, time travel.
Well, he was
at all.
looking but he was looking for his wife. He meets at the academy by mistake because she was supposed to be in some other school and she ended up showing up there.
Wrong campus, wrong classroom, like completely wrong spot.
Yeah, dude,
but they fell in love immediately, and then
and I mean, Zaldana.
Oh, amazing! She's amazing in every single movie. She's
what
beautiful.
can I say, man? Another beautiful actress, and man, she did the dang thing. I mean, everybody did. The whole cast, man.
The action in the movie was amazing.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, my man's pulls out with something similar to a fucking lightsaber. And then he's using it to fucking blast off the ground, dude. And
dude.
fucking, it's crazy.
Definitely.
Crazy.
I love it. The visual effects was awesome. Hey, listen, for being a Netflix movie, I know everybody shits on Netflix. Netflix got so many content, but it's not all of them are great. You know, it's only here and there you'll find some great content. And definitely, Adam Project literally felt like something I could have watched in the theater.
Yeah,
definitely. I actually could have. I could have definitely watched that in the theater, and Dolby and everything. It would have still been amazing.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
But
the action's amazing.
Yeah.
The fighting, like the way this man kicks ass, the way Zoe kicks ass.
Yeah, dude.
It's just awesome.
It's awesome.
And then you got the little kid in the back just sucking everything in, like, oh shit. I'm gonna be fucking awesome.
I love the chemistry of him and the younger self of him and Ryan Reynolds. That it was awesome. It was a great mix. Yeah, it was funny as hell.
And then to see them, like, he basically takes the kid and does the whole mission.
Yeah,
and it almost feels like, I'm gonna tell you right now, it almost felt like an episode of Rick and Morty.
It did. It kind of
they're kind of like going on a hardcore Rick and Morty adventure right now, like going and seeing themselves in parallel universes and shit like that. So it was a great movie, funny action, just definitely worth a watch. I mean,
definitely, yeah. And I also like the whole chemistry when they actually both of them went and traveled to 2018 and they meet their father, which was it was funny. It was hilarious. I love like the chemistry of all three. And I'm not gonna lie, man. One scene, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little emotional, a little teary eyed, because once again, spoilers ahead.
Deep down in my heart.
I did get a little teary because his father, obviously, before Ryan Reynolds makes it there, the kid is by himself and his mother. Mark Ruffalo had an accident and a car accident, I think, and he passed away and whatnot. So when they go both back and travel to 2018, it was cool, and I like the chemistry of all three.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just, you know.
It's like a whole. I know what you mean because it was very emotional for me too. I mean, you know what I mean. But just watching the whole movie because you get that emotional attachment to these characters, and I mean, what you basically are saying is that after Ruffalo, the dad, passes away, the son almost like resents the mother for it and like pushes her away and treats her like complete shit.
Right, because he's mad because his dad is dead and stuff like that. So that's the way he's grieving.
Pushing it on her and shit, treating her like shit. But literally, he knows that he was literally making her life a living hell.
Right.
And she wasn't strong enough to even like tell him, you know, I'm hurting. I don't got my shit together. And then it was pretty awesome to see that he was older at the bar and was able to kind of talk to his mom, you know, after having all those life experiences and shit like that. So
yeah, I like that part. I like that part. And then in Sorian, she did a great job. And then it's so funny because I'm like, I know this lady from somewhere.
She did look familiar. I didn't know.
Obviously, she goes back in time also in 2018 and sees herself, and they both been working together this whole time.
Right. That was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
And it's so funny because, you know, they had to de-age her. Mm-hmm. So they used, you know, that whole de-aging technology, whatever. You know, it didn't look that great like some other movies. But hey, I take whatever, man. It was good. And it's funny. I'm trying to figure out, like, I know I've seen her before. And that just popped in my head. She's the lady from freaking the 40-Year-Old Virgin that he gets with.
What?
Yes.
What? How did I not know? Bro, I love the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes,
I did not notice that.
Obviously, because she's way older in this movie. I mean, it's been a hot minute since the 40-Year-Old Virgin came out.
It's been a long time.
So I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know, I've seen her before. And then
holy shit,
popped in my hand. I looked it up, like, yeah, she's the one from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
That's nuts.
So yeah, dude. You guys haven't checked that out. Check that movie out.
If you're looking for a hella laugh,
the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
You will laugh from beginning to end.
How did Brex feel? Like sandbags. classic
for sure.
But yeah, man, and then like I said, at the end, you know, they could have saved his dad, but his dad did not want anything. First of all, they were breaking all kinds of rules of saying anything or damn going and telling him. Well, they didn't really tell him who they are. Mark Ruffalo kind of looked at Ryan Reynolds and realized he knew. Because
a man who worked on time travel all his life, he kind of had an idea.
So he was mad at first because, you know, they were breaking all kinds of, you know.
Then he also says later on in the movie that he realized that he dies because he was there. Yeah. That moment in the classroom when he's in the classroom, he's like, you know, I realized that I'm going to pass away because you came.
Right. I didn't get Oh, wow. I just got that, And I know that his younger version of him wanted to tell him how he was gonna die and kind of wanted to save him, but he didn't even want that. So this is where I got emotional because then the last scene of Mark Ruffalo and he's playing
the kid.
Yeah, he's playing baseball with both of his son, the older one and the younger version. And because he realized too that he never really spent too much time with his son. He was just too much into his work and stuff like that. So that last thing got me a little teary because he's playing baseball catch with both of his son, and then the ball just like falls down and Mark Ruffalo turns around to get it, and they just when he turns around, they're both gone. They disappear. They went back. Floor. Yeah, they went back to their timeline. So.
And they basically, when they go back to their timeline, they actually like forget everything.
Right.
So but it was cool that they showed like the kid literally like he's about to walk out of school, going to the same day that you saw earlier.
Yeah.
He's about to walk out the room and he like stops.
Yes.
And then turns around and hugs the shit out of mom. You know.
Yeah.
It was like,
yep.
I was like, okay. So it's pretty cool that he's gonna like basically better himself in all stages of his life. Like, that's insane.
Yeah. That's funny. Hopefully not keep getting his ass kicked anymore.
Yeah. But that's part of what made him a badass.
That is true. He needs it.
He needs it.
We got them guns. But yeah, man. And then just a little side note for this movie too, man. I love that Ryan Reynolds is working with that same director, Sean Levi, which is Sean Levi and his brother Dan Levi, both of them who's known for the Stranger Things series.
Oh, love that by the way.
And Sean Levi, this is the second film Sean Levi has worked with Ryan Reynolds. They look like they have a great chemistry making movies together. They also made Free Guy.
Oh, I love that movie too.
another banger for both of them, for Sean Levi and
That's awesome.
Mr. Ryan Reynolds. And this is their second outgoing of a movie and another banger. And definitely, I guess after this movie, I believe Ryan Reynolds, I think on his Twitter feed, I know he tweeted out that he finally got a director for his Deadpool 3 movie, which is Sean Levi.
Ooh.
So, hey.
That's exciting. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing.
Definitely. If it's anything to go by, Stranger Things and Free Guy and Random Project, God knows what else they've done. Literally. But I'm excited.
Who made Red Notice?
Not sure, but I don't think it was them.
Oh, yeah?
I'll have to look.
That's a really good movie if you haven't seen it.
You know what? I need to go back.
You have to.
There's another movie I need to go back.
It's really
honestly,
good.
I like anything Ryan Reynolds in.
Yeah.
I love the man. I've been a fan of him since way before Deadpool. I love when he did the what's that movie? I know people are like, oh my god, but that Amityville Horror. That's how you say it.
Amityville, yeah, that one, the house, man, that one, the horror house that was built on top of the Indian freaking cemetery or whatever.
He was obviously younger back then, but he was dieseled out in that movie. I loved him that movie. I loved him back in when he was even more younger, when he did that comedy movie with
the romance.
No, it was that one where I got grossed out after a while after I seen that movie. It was about the restaurants, and they were doing all kinds of nasty shit in the food.
Clerks?
No, not Clerks. Oh my god!
I don't remember that.
Yes, it was this young kid too. He applied and started working in that restaurant, and they would do all kinds of nasty shit in the food.
This is a movie.
Yes, this was a movie, and like one of the customer was rude as hell, and they were like, she wanted extra salt or something like that, on her steak, I believe, or some shit like that. And they were like, she was mean and rude as hell. They were like, the dude had dandruff, and he just literally went like that.
Oh shit,
God, dude! It was so nasty.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, man.
I cannot remember the name of the movie. If anybody in the chat knows, please write it down. I cannot remember. It was hilarious, and they would do pranks on each other in the back of the kitchen.
Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments.
I can't remember.
Let us know, because I don't know what he's talking about, but that sounds.
Dude, it was a funny
I don't know what
movie.
kind of movies he was watching when he was younger, but
it was good. It was good though.
But yeah, so I mean, I guess with all that being said, we got Ryan Reynolds, our phenomenal actor, awesome, funny movie, crazy chemistry between the actors, director. Overall amazing story, different, unique, all that good shit. What do you rate it, man? 1 out of 10. What are we talking?
Man, I'll probably rate it. How about I don't get hate for this? I want to say a 9 out of 10.
Dude, I was right there with you.
It's just because I had so much fun watching this movie.
Same.
I was laughing.
It was also like a very bright movie. Right, it's not dark or anything. It's like the exact opposite of Batman. But to me, if I'm rating Batman an 8, I'm rating this movie a 9. To me, it's to me
nothing against
to
Batman.
To me, it's personally from what I like, it's a step above Batman for me. It
was just fun.
It's
overall.
very fun. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, nothing against
funny,
Batman.
light, just light.
It's just two different tones. You know what I'm saying?
Right, totally. Can't even really compare them, but
you can't really. It's not really a comparison, really. But it was just more outgoing, more action. It was, it hits you in the feels a little bit.
Family orientated. You can take the kids to go watch it. I mean,
it was a
good
movie.
all around good ass movie.
Man, listen. Look, at the end of the day, these are just opinion of how we feel about the movie. You could totally feel different. Hey, it is what it is.
Hey, let us know how you felt about those movies down in the comments.
Word. Tell us down in the chat. See how.
But mentioning kids and family orientated. A movie that I saw pretty recently that I was like, holy shit, it's amazing.
Which one?
Turning Red.
Oh, yes. Yes, Turning Red.
Oh my god, a very unexpected movie for me because I didn't hear anything about it coming out or anything like that. I just pop on Disney Plus, and there it is. Definitely. And I was like, what the hell?
Well, the movie, Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. But the movie was supposed to be coming out in theaters.
Okay.
And then the last minute, they just decided to drop it on Disney Plus.
Interesting.
Which, I mean, I don't know if it's just more content for Disney Plus or whatever, but it was a little weird they did. But hey, it is what it is. I ended up seeing that last night too.
Oh yeah.
Turning Red, and I mean, it's a Pixar movie.
It was great. We want to talk about emotional, bro. I was pretty emotional during that movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Also, another family,
it is
movie.
But it's very different. Like you watch all these movies throughout the years of Pixar. You kind of get the whole shindig. Some kid loses it all, gets it all back, he's happy, or some fall in love romance shit.
The whole Disney formula.
But this one was,
or their parent is dead, or something.
Yeah. But I also feel like a lot of them weren't that relatable. I don't know why when I was watching this, like, you feel like you're right there with her. Like, you feel like you're part of the family type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Because it was definitely not relatable to me. Because Mei Mei, the main girl, she's like really smart, really focused at her homework. She basically does everything what her mother tells her to do. She's right. She's narrow and she's everything by the book, but she really isn't really like that. She really wants to be her own person, have fun and all that. But her parents, well, mainly her mom, is real strict, strict.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like a lot of that has to do with her mom's mom.
Basically, it's because of her mom's mom.
They're like, I don't remember exactly where they were from, but I know they're like some Asian.
Yeah, it was Asian.
Yeah,
I like that. It was something else different.
It was very different. The whole red panda thing. And
yeah. So they had I wouldn't say like a curse or whatever. It's just like their ancestor.
So yeah, their ancestor Sun Yi. I guess there was like these wars back in the day or whatever.
Right.
And last minute, she prays to the gods or whatever to see if she can get some help on how to win the war or whatever.
And she loved Red Panda so much that she wanted to turn into a Red Panda.
Yeah.
So.
And then one day the gods actually accepted her request and they gave her the ability to turn into the Red Panda.
Yeah, so she basically passed that down to her kids, passed it to those kids, and it just kept going and going, which ended up to Mei Mei's family.
Mei.
So her mother also had the curse, if you want to call it that. Also could turn into a panda.
But on some other shit.
Yeah.
On some fucking Kong versus Godzilla.
Her grandma.
Part 3 shit.
Her grandma could turn into panda, and all her aunts.
All her aunties,
her
bro.
whole family.
Pretty much everybody in that bloodline of Sun Yi's, all the women.
Obviously not of her father.
No, because they're not brother and sister.
Exactly. That would be weird.
That would be, like, that's what I was thinking. If he turns, this is a fucking weird movie. I'm not watching this no more.
What kind of Disney movie is this? Which is crazy. Damn, her grandma had a lot of girls in the family. Like
yeah.
I was like, wow.
Like 5 or something, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Solid 5 or 6. Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's a lot of girls in the family, and they all turn into pandas.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like when they all like take out like where they're holding it.
Oh yeah.
They smash it on the ground. They freaking turn into them. It was awesome.
Yeah. So the craziest thing, like when her mom broke her little pendant or whatever, and she turned into the red panda. She turned so huge.
Yeah.
I was like curious why her panda was so bigger than her rest of her family. It was like Godzilla.
It was. That's what I was saying. Some Kong versus Godzilla.
Right. So I don't know if it was just because she had hold onto so much emotions and everything that happened to her. Strong.
But the thing was that the dad said that he has seen it before, and that it was always big.
So
it wasn't that like it grew
I'm
bigger.
Saying, maybe, like I said, because I remember the grandma said, the more you use it, the more angrier, the more it gets, the more you'll be stuck as a red panda. And then once they do the ritual,
that makes sense.
She can't go back to being normal.
That makes sense. I know she had remember they show her at the very end. She sees her crying and shit,
and
she was the one who scarred her mom.
Her mom. So I think she holds a lot of more.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So
I think that's what made her a lot bigger.
But yeah, man. This Pixar movie, man. Who doesn't like it?
It was
Pixar,
great, beginning to end. It was funny. It was
awesome. It was funny. Mei as the main character. And
Love
if
her.
I'm not mistaken, this is from I forget her name, the director who did this movie. I believe this was based on her life story.
Is it that Ali Wong?
No, not her. I forgot, but she works for Pixar for a few years, and she's been involved in other Pixar movies. I'm sorry if I can't remember her name, but I know this was like her story, like her
actual like life story.
yeah,
Wow.
being I guess Asian Canadian, and obviously is super exaggerated. And
Yeah,
whatnot.
I mean,
But,
no one turned the pandas. I mean, not that we know of.
I mean,
I mean, if they did, that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
What are you about to say? What are you about to say?
I want to say I love her friends, and mainly the little.
The one that makes her like turn. Let me get a hit. Let me get a.
Yes, her other little Asian friend. I believe she's Asian too.
No, she was speaking a language. I forgot.
I think she is Asian too.
No, she was speaking a language in the movie, and it wasn't Asian. It was like Portuguese, something like that.
Sure?
Something. You talking about the one with the little bandana? It's kind of like
Yeah,
crazy,
like
like
real outgoing.
Yeah.
So fluffy.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the little girl from Despicable Me. So fluffy.
Oh yeah.
With a unicorn.
Literally.
But she was basically like that every time. Like,
Oh, she was
please.
Korean.
Was she?
Yeah.
Okay, so
She is
Asian.
Asian. Yeah.
Okay.
Korean, but now I remember her. She was Korean.
So she was like, "Oh, please, let me get a hit. Let me get a hit."
That shit was
Like,
stupid.
like,
No, what I
like-
thought was funny as fuck is they literally started like a whole like fucking empire, like almost like a drug lord.
Oh,
like
yeah,
of
yeah.
just getting snuggles from this fucking
From her to
the
real
panda, dude. They were
Yeah.
literally slinging this shit like
'Cause, they're girls. They they love boys and stuff like that. And they had this this music group, boy group, Four Town. But even though they had like 5 members, it was like 5-member boys, almost kind of like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, and they really want to go see this concert and whatnot. And they were like, I think the tickets were like $200.
Oh yeah, some crazy shit.
Some crazy shit like that.
Pretty much like nowadays prices.
So they basically took advantage of Mei's red panda, and they made mad money out of it.
Like $800 or some shit like that. They made just getting snuggles and shit. They'd have girls come to the bathroom like, here's the money. Like, let me get a hit of that. Let me get a snuggle.
Yeah, it was like the merchandises.
It was too
everything.
funny. Great movie.
I love how they have like little Easter eggs. I love how they have like the little Tamagotchi toys.
Yeah.
Wow, that brings back memories.
That was so cool that the mom had hers in the Tamagotchi at the end, and she was like, I gotta feed it. I gotta feed it.
Yeah.
That was funny. And then the grandma had it in the 4-town chain.
Oh yeah, because they all broke their pendants.
They had to put it away.
Where they hold their panda power, so it won't come out. So it was fun, man. It was fun. It was a good movie.
Definitely.
Like I said, Pixar movie, man. I mean, can't never go wrong with Pixar. They do awesome movies, man. But yeah, overall, it was a great movie, man.
Definitely.
It was fun. I like that. I like it a lot. What would you score this one, man?
I'm gonna have to say, and don't get me wrong, though, but this is 9 out of 10 for me.
A 9 out of 10.
It's a 9 out of 10 for me.
9 out of 10.
Solid movie.
9 out of 10.
I loved it, beginning to end. No complaints from me, dude.
Yeah.
And that's like another thing. It's like it's in its own category. It's like
yeah. Well, I mean, almost was up there. I mean, I love the movie. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, it was a fun family movie. I love the whole. It was a different vibe. There were a whole Asian family. And Mei's trying to be her own person, but her mom is like real strict.
Right.
It was different. I mean, obviously, it doesn't relate to me, but even though the movie is so good, I felt there with her.
Yeah, you feel really
relatable.
She's so
she's
relatable.
Smart, school and all this, and I was never like that. Never. So, it wasn't definitely not relatable with me, but it was so good. I felt like it was relatable with me, even though I did not do any of that.
Right.
But
they did a great job, making everyone connect emotionally and shit like that with the family. I mean, it was good as well.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, other than that, I mean, I feel like that's a good wrap up for our episode for today.
Yeah, first episode of TVC's The Loft.
The Lofty Loft, yeah.
The Lofty Loft.
So definitely, guys, let us know in the comments below.
Yep.
I mean, what if you guys want to hear us talk about other things, review other things? I mean, basically, that's what we plan on doing, kind of giving some reviews, giving you some inside knowledge, maybe even on some stuff that we know about.
Yep.
Talk about video games, other things like that, too. So we're going to be diving into a lot of different type of content. So.
Yeah. We're trying to bring you, a little bit different of, different content, than just live streaming games and stuff like that. And like I said, it's going to be raw, straight, you know what I'm saying? Not this... I know everybody's going to do a little fancy editing and probably reading something off just to explain, their enjoyment of something. And no, we're just keeping it real.
Right.
And like I said, at the end of the day, it's just opinions, how we feel about it. Nothing to take serious. Everybody got an opinion of how they feel about something,
Yeah.
But,
So definitely, let us know in the comments below what you guys felt about those 3 movies. Probably, you'll see this on YouTube pretty soon. But, yeah, we're going to be bringing you guys more videos like this, more reviews and stuff like that, more streams to come on Twitch. Make sure you follow us all around all the social media platforms so you guys can stay alerted every time we post something new. We're going to be pumping out content. But other than that, man, it's been mad real, and I've had a lot of fun doing this. I don't know about you, man.
I had a lot of fun. It's been great.
It's been gravy, baby.
It's been awesome.
It's your guys from TBC Media, Louie.
Night Holler, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. All right.
Much love and peace.